Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for March 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That's Monday through Thursday. Now you know that when I am reading Monday through Thursday, I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. My Archangel Power Tarot card for the main reading. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, on the 3rd, Mars transits from, and this is in the evening, I believe, Eastern Standard Time, transits from Taurus into Gemini. Mars is the god of war, and Gemini is a talker. So we could have some speaking out type of energy here. But at the same time, I do have an optimism for this coming week. I do feel that this is, it's not just knocking on the door. I kind of feel like the universe is pushing that door open wider and wider and wants us to go through it. Now, Jupiter and Mercury is in Aquarius. It's still there, but they're trining each other. That's like the 4th and 5th. So, that has a gentler energy. That has a good luck type of energy. All of this is air energy. And, this is, again, putting things out there, speaking this out. Mars and Gemini. Definitely we might hear things that we might not have wished to hear, but with that Mercury and Jupiter trining together, and it will actually be healing for us. And I kind of feel like, how, I always say healing can hurt. Anyone that's gone through physical therapy knows that it's, to get better, to heal. And I feel like this is part of the universe. We have to have a little of that pain. I feel a lot of the pain is, I'm not going to say it's totally passing us, because we will have those setbacks and such like that. But I feel like this is where we all get together and we just kind of like buckle down and just get to work. I do feel that this is a rebirthing. We are starting a rebirthing time. A lot of that happened with Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, and we're not in it yet. We're getting in it. And there was a lot of that, birthing, rebirthing, labor, and now we're in the point where we're about to, things are about to, spill on out. So let's enjoy this time, let's live this time, and let's be a part of this time, because we were brought here for this time. Okay, readings are starting now. Hello, my Scorpios. How are you? I hope you are wonderful. So we have entered into March. I think it's going to have some wonderful surprises, or it's going to have some surprises. I feel very much, breaths of fresh air. So let's see what we have for my Scorpios for this Monday through Thursday. Okay, these two are reversed. They have stronger energy. So let's see. Here we go. First card, Strength. 1-1 has a kind of a new beginning, new start. 1-1. Add them together, 2. So that could be some choices, some decisions that you're going to have to make. There is Archangel Ariel. So, whenever we are reaching out to our higher power, our guardian angel, spirit guide, our voice of the universe, our divine, and we're needing some extra help, many times, one of the archangels are sent to us. So remember Ariel's name. Ariel has a lot of gentle strength, okay? So this isn't coming in, with the force of Michael per se, Michael the protector, the guardian. This is, or also the defender. This has some inner strength. Ariel has some gentler strength. So this is one of those times that I think you kind of, you need to hold the hands a little bit. You need to rely on that supernatural time, that supernatural strength. Okay? So, when the strength card, when this comes up, it means why do you need to have strength? Okay? Why is it? Because something is moving, something is changing, something that maybe you weren't prepared for, something that, kind of surprises you. Now, it doesn't have to be a bad surprise. It doesn't have to be a good surprise. It's just a change. It's just something that you weren't quite ready for. So, Ariel comes to say, simmer down. We'll get through this. We'll get through this together. I will help you through this. Okay? And that's, again, higher power sends Ariel to help you get through whatever the changes are. And remember, when I talk about change, it could be really good change. It could be like, oh my gosh, but remember, my Scorpios, a lot of time for you, it's like you wait and wait and wait, and then it's like, oh, I've got to get going. I've got to get going. So it could be even that type of a change. It could be something you've been waiting for, and now it's like, well, wait a minute. I've waited for 2 months, and now I have to get it done by the end of the week. So it's like, okay. Anyway. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Your next card, 6 of Michael. So whatever this is, it looks like things are moving forward with you too. Light at the end of the tunnel. And again, that makes sense with this air energy. But again, it might be moving at such a pace that you can't, that again, it's rolling. It's like, it's once you get the ball rolling type of thing. Once it starts rolling downhill, and there's not a lot of control over it. And that's where I feel more so that, again, too, it's like things are going, things are moving. You are being freed of something. You are going into that future. You just don't have, it's just moving so fast, and you don't, it's out of your control. It's out of your control. Okay. 6, number of man, okay? Something, so it's the human condition. So nothing to be worried about. There's also a lot of creativity with 6s because it's what you make of it. Now, Michael is air energy, and we've got our Aquarius, our Gemini, and it's Libra energy. It's our thought processes. It's our plans, it's strategic plan. It could also be about hearing news. So you could hear some news. Again, I go back to what I was saying. Maybe something you've been waiting for 2 months. I kind of get that. Two could be twos are choices, but 2, when I get a number like that, it could be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 2 decades even. But something you've been waiting for, things happen, and it's kind of like, I knew it was coming. I just didn't know how fast it was. So, again, it just feels out of control, even though it's something that you've been wanting. Okay? So, but the 6 of Michael, though, I love it because it is the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. I think this is really big for you, my Scorpios. I would almost, write that down because I think this is like I'm getting kind of a keystone for you. This is a keystone moment. Anyway, for one of you out there, this one's reversed. The Knight of Michael. Now, Knight's underlying energy is fire. That's our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, they're passionate. They're very determined. It's like, nothing you can stop. Nothing can stop the fire sign once they get the direction. The Knights need that direction. Michael is again that air energy. So even though this is where we're going, we're moving forward, we're doing this. Again, I'm feeling like this is your keystone card. This is, hearing this news. It gets things moving for you more so, faster, more direction than you might have had. Again, I feel like this, and again, I know I always feel movement for my Scorpios because you yourself, your brain is always going. This is also picking up. This is also bringing that physical energy too. So Knights of Michael, there's action. It's like, don't even stop. Think, what is the game? Don't stop it. Go, just pass, go, just keep going. Keep going, keep going. And it's going to happen, something's going to happen. You're going to hear news of something that's going to happen faster than possibly you were prepared for. How's that? Anyway, the Knight of Michael is strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly, Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. Again, this is the one. This is really, for some reason, this keeps popping at me. So it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So, but you will need to make sure that hey, you just got to get it done. Strength. A lot of spiritual strength with that too, okay? Because, when things start happening, we get complacent many times, and then it's like, holy manoli, or maybe another word. Here we go. Let's go ahead and cut. This one is reversed. The moon. Interesting. Archangel Heniel. Now, the moon is, the water energy, the water signs are affected the most with the moon. You feel that intuition. You feel that, whatever phase that moon is going into. Now, when it goes from the full moon to the new moon, it gets smaller and smaller. It's the waning moon. It's releasing. It's getting rid of. It's releasing and relinquishing, okay? Or this could be about, what did you do over that full moon? Did you put out your intentions? It could be that you are seeing them come to fruition between now and that full moon, in that new moon also. Now the new moon will be, and it's 2 weeks after the full moon, it will be in Pisces, so there will be a very strong intuition at the same time. Okay, so that's just about the moon in itself. Now, and I do, so whatever you might have put out there for that full moon, you can see, kind of unfolding before your eyes. And again, I do get this feeling like you just didn't expect it right now. Okay, but the moon itself too has is about listening to your intuition, listening to, that inner voice, connecting with that, higher power. Also too, knowing that there are some things that happen, we never see the other side of the moon. There are things that happen behind the scenes in that spiritual realm that we're not even aware of. So this could also be about prayers being answered, requests being put out. We are in an age of Aquarius. You could, I feel that you could see a lot of things happening that's, especially what I was talking about, new beginnings, new starts, rebirth with this week. Okay? So the moon, Archangel Heniel. Now, this is important psychic insight, so trust your gut. Events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. I do feel that there's some that might have a little bit of, like your tummy's a little bit in turmoil with this, because like I said, things are happening. You've been wanting this. You've been wanting it. It may not necessarily be playing out the way you thought it would be. So, that's why you need to make sure Archangel Ariel. But, and this could also be that you have the decision, you have the completion. Maybe it's that you have the completion by the new moon, because that's a Pisces new moon coming up. So, because I'm kind of feeling like, that full moon to the new moon for you, my Scorpios, there's going to be a lot of completion happening. Okay, anyway, let's see what crystal or energy might be helpful for my Scorpios. Here we go. And here we are. Citrine. I love citrine. Citrine's so versatile, and it's so easy to find. It's pretty much in crystal shops. Here we are. So, citrine is wealth, enhanced career prospects, self-esteem, manifestation. Citrine also helps to clear negative energies out. So that might be something you might be needing to, my Scorpios here. Okay, but again, I don't know, that 6 of Michael, which would be then the 6 of air, which then would be the 6 of swords, that is really popping for you, my for me to tell you about. That's like, all of this else is kind of like the framework. This is what we need to, or what you need to concentrate possibly on this week. And, hearing the news, again, too, so what is it that you've been waiting for? What is it that you've been wanting? Like I said, it's like, it's here. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, my Scorpios. Yes, Pisces seasons, Pisces seasons bring about a lot of endings so new starts can start. Anyway, my Scorpios, remember the button. Please like, share, subscribe. It does help, and I thank you. As always, my Scorpios, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.